And here we are, Joan and me, recording the 2021, April 23 website conceptualization, Joan and me.
Excellent.
And so I've opened up a new untitled document and retitled it. And the document that I'm using had 2 lines written on it. And the 2 lines are we shades of gray or shades of light?
Ooh, very nice.
I like it. So I thought I'd include that because we may never see those 2 lines again.
And we keep them in there, and
There they
be
are.
there somewhere.
They're all okay. So I
Purpose.
also want to remind you of the manifesto.
Yes.
Now, Stan was sweet enough to ask me or suggest to me that I write a manifesto.
Right.
And what a concept. So, and I go back in my memory to Alex's last rune reading with me, and he talked to me about a big book. And I haven't seen any big books. And it's interesting to think that the big book could be like the manifesto that creates what we're talking about.
The big book also is something that is ever evolving.
Yes.
It's not just like, oh, we found a big book and this is it, or we wrote this in it. It's something that always you add to it, and
Like
it
a
makes
book
it
of
bigger
shadows.
and bigger. Yes, exactly.
Funny.
Perfect.
Funny. Isn't that lovely the way that just came in there?
Absolutely.
Because are we shades of gray or shades of light? Or and so that was. Tell me again what I said.
Book of Shadows.
Oh, I like
Because
that.
because we were talking about the big book that you had seen in the rune reading, and you haven't seen it yet, you said, but the big book is something that is probably begun and will get bigger and bigger and bigger as we continue to work.
Well, what really got me was when I was looking into the high-low.
Yeah. Ooh.
They've got the things that I've been trying to pull together. It's like bells go off. It's like,
Exactly.
yes. Yeah. So
I think when you
I
get
know.
to see the thing that really, clicks in place for you, that's where, I mean, it's not like doing it like they do, but they're giving you some of the things you might not have thought of including or something.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. So I will bring you back in. Share screen. Come on in. So here we are.
Yes.
So when Stan talked to me about the manifesto, this is what I came up with. This is what I believe. I also believe this. This is why, this is how, this is me, and the invitation. Now, what happens when I look at this and I think about what you and I just finished talking about, in order to create the website in a way that supports our
Purpose?
plans, our initiative, we have to think about what the purpose, what am I here for? What am I supposed to do? What is the purpose of the OGs?
Right. So that's the first part right there, because the purpose is the OGs. That's at the top of the list. And the way we got here is part of the story, but the OGs is really your purpose. Or creating the OGs, or co-creating the OGs, however you want to put it.
Okay, well, there's another question.
Mm-hmm.
Is my purpose, like I have spoken of my purpose as being the awakening of humanity.
Right.
To the one that we are, so that they can realize they're a part of this being that's going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So our heart gardens, I imagine it to be the container that the awakened ones step into, so that they can see each other.
Okay.
Step into the G's to see each other.
Now,
The
let me
network.
Yeah, that's a good word. Let me just ask this, because when you speak of your purpose, it covers the whole thing. Yet, there are two aspects where you meet. On Tuesday it's for the OGs, and on Thursdays it's for the Priestess of Gaia.
Right.
So, what you just suggested, which one of those speaks more to exactly what you just wrote down, exactly what you just said?
I also want to think about what I want, as in what role do I want to play? What does Shannon do?
Right. And put that down. There's three things there then. Or actually, what do I want to do could be part of, the original statement. What is my purpose? What do I want to do will be part of that, but which one of those places, or they aren't really together because we meet separately for each of them, right? So when you spoke of what your purpose was, where would you place it? In the Priestess of Gaia, or would you place it in our heart gardens?
Priestess of Gaia.
Okay, so that is an important thing to put to organize it like that.
Well, that is actually quite interesting. I could be introducing the Our Heart Gardens as this is one of the things that I talk about.
Right. This is one of the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
So now as we look at the manifesto, is that more Our Heart Gardens, or is it more priestess of Gaia, or is it a combination thereof?
I think it's a combination. I think something that I need to think about is that I'm wanting to create my nest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing that's going to hold me as well as everybody else.
Right.
And what I want is a nest that will hold me and mine securely, that I can leave and come back to, that holds the values that I do,
Mm.
so that I know who I can trust.
Right. Right. So envision in your mind, what is your nest? Where is your nest? How, tell me about it.
It's a place where I can go to any of the different places within the place and put my hand to something to help, or to just do something different. I can help in an artisan's shop. I can help in the kitchen. I can help in the garden. I can go and sit in the sunroom and be waited on. I can, it, one
So
of
your nest is the place where you want to reside.
reside,
Mm-hmm.
not resign. I'm not
No,
resigning to
reside,
any. Yeah.
reside.
Yeah.
In other words, I mean, it can be as small as a cabin, big as a house, big as the planet.
Big
In
as a
other words,
mall. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but that's
But it's
important.
only a node in the network of
Mm-hmm.
places, other places that I want to go to that are
Right,
similar but different.
right. And that's
That's
important to have in this, because as it comes together, eventually you need to think of what's the first thing that you think is the most important thing for people to see when they come to your nest.
I believe that they need to see me.
Physically, meaning in a video. Is that what you're talking about, or see
A
you in a
picture,
different way?
even a picture, um, you know, see me, hear me.
I think a video is a good idea because,
Um,
again, I
and
must say to you
yeah, I know
what your videos do.
yeah, I understand that. And I love that. And I have to do something short. I
Sure.
have to do something that's a minute and a half.
Remember when you were doing something for the conversation to
Yeah,
get
that
at the
was 2 minutes.
campfire?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what you're speaking of. Something that's concise, to the point, precise language, stuff like that.
Yes.
So that's good.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So
okay. So that's the most important thing for people to see when they come to, and that's fine. Do I need to know what I'm going to say.
Well, if you're going to be seen, you need to be heard as well, I think.
Right. And so subject would be the video or the website.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the website.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
Oh,
Really, in a
welcome
sense.
to a different place.
Welcome to a different place. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, maybe it's going to be a different place. I don't know. But that's kind of
That's
fun.
something that you'll figure out.
Yeah. Welcome to, I'm just going to put brackets around that question mark and a bracket. Yeah. My keyboard is driving me crazy. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. So we need to do that.
Because
Now,
that's an introduction. You're bringing people in. You're welcoming them into your home.
yeah. And what came to my mind was an image of the raven, bear, and whale, and the earthworm. That kind of a shield.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to design it as a shield, a many faceted shield. Or multifaceted.
Mm-hmm. And I've got this kind of image of the raven
Mm-hmm.
Spreading a wing, welcoming
If
to
you
the
were
different
able,
aspects.
so the raven is the one who is going to be flying down from one thing to another. Oh, wouldn't that be cool if you could have an animation?
Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
Oh, I
When
mean,
it's
but yeah. So ultimately, your logo is still the logo that you have. That will
yes, it
always
is.
be it.
Yeah.
And so the shield, when you do that original part of welcoming,
Mm-hmm.
um, if you do a video, let's say, um, the logo would be one of the first things they see, and then it opens up to you, or however you feel that it is. But the logo is important because it represents your
Who
life.
I am.
Yeah, your life, who you are.
The Our Heart Gardens logo is for Our Heart Gardens,
Mm-hmm.
but the shield is mine.
So the shield comes first because Our Heart Gardens is part of.
Yeah. Our Heart Gardens logo. Yeah, actually, this is interesting. It seems to me that what I'm introducing people to is me and my projects.
Mm-hmm.
So the video would need to welcome to a different place. This is where I've gathered me together.
Mm-hmm. That's what we need to, come up with the idea. And this, you've just pinpointed exactly what you want.
Yeah. So I can share with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This vision I received, perhaps.
Ah.
or something like
The visions
that.
I have received. Visions I have received. I have been given. Okay. And the shield, that's got to go further in as well. Now, that's who I am. My project is the Arhart Gardens. I am also, or okay, okay. So what I'm getting is that, you know, the 2 minutes is basically an intro to me. And at the end of it, I talk about our heart gardens.
Okay.
I end the 2 minutes with the introduction to the Our Heart Gardens so that they can go in to find out more about me if they want to. But Our Heart Gardens is the big draw on the page.
Yeah.
And so it all comes down to focus on the Our Heart Gardens. All of this is an introduction. And so, okay. So all this is an intro to Our Heart Gardens. Okay. So I've lost you again. I want you to come in.
I'm here.
There you go.
Ah.
Because here I've been, you know, typing away and not thinking about, you know, it's boring sitting here just listening to you, Shannon.
It isn't.
Oh,
it
good.
Isn't. Never.
Okay, good. Okay. So these are the notes that I've been taking as we've gone through. So there was the big book and the rune reading, and high-low has gathered much of what's needed.
And I like the high-low is a very important thing for you to refer to from when you're doing work. Look, you know, when you're wanting to figure out what, because you just raved about what they had. It was everything. So sort of look at it, go back and, you know, over, you know, the next days and look at it and
I'm pulling it down.
Pick out the things that strike you as an important type of important bit of information to not from them, but an important bit of information that you need to put in that would be akin.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. You're talking about high-low is one. Who are the others? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. Well, actually, what I was saying was you mentioned high-low, and you were very excited about it.
Yeah.
And it had everything that you have been looking for. That's kind of how you put it. So high-low is a I'm trying to think of the word. It's a reference. It's a reference.
It's actually more like a Facebook. It's a social media platform.
No, I'm talking about it's a reference for you.
Oh.
To look at because what you saw in there was, because I know that you don't want your thing to look like other people's. So
well, what I know is that I don't want to recreate the wheel.
No, no, you don't. But you also, I'm looking at something that struck you in a way that was very much almost exactly like what you want, and they are a good reference book, so to speak,
Yeah.
for you to look at what has been included, that kind of thing, so that then you can think about the things that you want to uh, include and how you want to include it. Not like them, but how would you have, uh, ex- you know, presented presented it.
Mm-hmm.
They have got a very good idea, and certainly you can give, all of the places, you can speak of all of the places in within, your website, because they are places they should all, I think that the feeling is that we want to become global. We want to come together. That's what the whole idea is about. So you can eventually introduce them, but because you're excited about what Hilo shows, it's just using a reference of how they're, you know, uh, putting their stuff out there in a way that, I mean, you were very excited to see it.
I was, and I'm trying to get to where it's
It is.
the eco village.
Is the Eco Village part of Hilo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it not letting me get to the rest of the place? Damn.
This is their website, right?
This is well, I tried to get hilo.com. And every time I try hilo.com, oh, maybe that'll work.
Mm-hmm. It says public.
Yeah. Public groups posts. Okay. I want the about.
Oh, okay. So look for the about. It says create home stream. What are the what are in the three little things up there?
This,
Just plain hilo.com doesn't bring you into where you were, is what you're saying, right?
yeah, in the Global Eco Village Summit,
Mm-hmm.
had a presentation by Hilo that talked about Hilo.
Okay.
And that's what I want to see.
And it's not letting you
Uh,
just get to hilo.com.
that's right. And I figured if I just,
Do you have a if you close down the things that you have there and bring up a separate tab or something, just type in hilo.com where not everything else is. Is this part of it? Type in, it's HTTP or just hilo.com. Hilo.com public, hilo.com. Try that and see if that brings you in there.
nope, it's going to take me to the Eco Village.
Okay. So I'm curious. Type in Google hilo.com and see what that brings up, maybe. Yeah, and just see what it brings up. It goes to the eco
Yeah.
village.
Yeah.
So something else was coming up that you saw, but that isn't being shown here at the moment.
That's right. So that's why I was trying to go to the summit to see if I could get the Hilo to talk to me.
Well, here down here, go back up, go back
Sorry.
up. Yeah, let it go down to the bottom.
Okay.
About the global, let me see, what does it say?
About the
That's
Global Eco
the
Village
Eco
Network.
Village Network. So that isn't the only thing you
That's
need.
not
Get the
Hilo.
summit package. That's just them having people.
Package. Yeah, that's the money.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I wanted to find out about that. I wonder if it's still available. That's I was going to do that, all content available, but if I can't get into damn my schedule, share this, purchase, log out, speakers and eco villages. This is where she is. And I'm going to command find Hilo. Why isn't Hilo there? Because I know they had an intro to Hilo.
Put in hilo.com/intro. See if that does something.
Hilo.com/intro.
Yeah, intro. Nothing's coming up. Or is it still loading?
I think it's done. All my groups.
All discussions, requests, offers. Hi, this is John. Hope and welcome here. Okay. Home stream projects, events, map. Who is the main person that would be contacted? It says, "Hi Shannon, what's on your mind?" Say, "I'm interested in the intro." Maybe that will presentation. Yeah.
Introduction presentation for Hilo.
Yeah. Yeah, for Hilo. Yeah. And then
I'd really like to have more info about Hilo.
Mm-hmm. And the topics down here, enter up to 3 topics. Is that part of the thing that you're doing?
Post in. No, I don't care if it's in public. But that's the only one I've got. Make public. Anyone on Hilo can see this post. Good. I was very impressed with the alignment between Hilo and the vision I was given for A transformation of humanity.
Okay, yeah, I have a couple of things to fix there.
Should I say anything else?
That's what you want to ask them. So the post in is going to be in the Eco Village Summit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the topics? You can enter up to 3.
What is a
Introduction.
topic?
Yeah, the topics would be introduction. Again, you want you want the introduction to Hilo or about Hilo.
Yeah, let's do that. Introduction to Hilo / about Hilo.
Yeah. Yeah. And that should be enough. I mean, we don't have to put 3 in, just
right.
so then it says create topic intro, which you did.
What? Why didn't it add it?
I don't know. What? So that section right there, it's loading. To Hilo / about Hilo and go down to that once it's finished and click on it. Maybe that's what you have to do. Nope.
That's all I can get.
Yeah, feedback is good.
Yeah.
Then you post, which is right there. And see if you get an answer from them at some point.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So now we go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's where we want to go. Okay. So
Above, are we shades of gray or shades of light?
yeah.
Perhaps you might put your purpose, just say, you know, my purpose, or you know, however you want to put it. But that is what we were sort of wanting to know first. My purpose is, and then
My purpose is to fulfill my purpose.
my purpose is to bring what I have learned to the world.
Bring.
Because that's really what it is.
I have learned to the world. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you say, are we shades of gray or shades of light? That's perfect. Because it's sort of intriguing, first of all. And people are going to say, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then now the big book, we need to sort of figure out, Book of Shadows, love that. Where does that reside within the
with what we're doing right now? I don't think it does. Or
what you might want, yeah, go ahead.
Or it is what I open at the end of the introduction.
Okay. which was
Right.
going to be about our heart gardens. Yeah.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
yeah. There. Put it here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ends with opening. Ends with opening the big book. From Alex's room reading.
Yeah.
The Book of Shadows. Okay.
So go back up and let's look at the other things that are there.
I'm going to make
Okay.
this up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And these two go away, and this one goes. And this one goes further. Okay. So that's what I think I've done. Ha, that's what I think I've done. So where were we? Okay, what is the purpose of OGs? That's in the wrong place.
That's down at the bottom. That you're from in the introduction. Yeah.
Okay. How can the website support the purpose?
And that's something we can look into as we continue. What the website is your.
That's my calling card.
Your good word. Your calling card.
It's what tells people about me when I can't stand there and tell them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It tells them about it holds all the information that I can give people about our heart gardens
Right.
and my story.
Right.
Because why would anybody believe our heart garden? Well, of course, it's really good. The thing, why would they believe anything about me if they've got the plan, our heart gardens? They don't need to know about me to see the value in that plan.
Well, truthfully, the plan is from you or through you from Gaia. But again, we're trying to put into order what should be seen first, and what comes after what comes before what.
Right.
Organization.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, there is the other kind of organization, which is this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this fits in with this one. And we still have this one.
Well, this is the original, and this is what we are putting together is going to be coming in here.
Okay. So this what we're working on here, you envision being on this page, on the home
Well,
page.
is your website? Yeah, is your website what the reason that you're presenting your purpose, or the place that you're presenting your purpose, is going to be your website?
Yes. Yes.
So it's the place.
And so this would be me. And talking about, you know, the raven bear whale
Mm-hmm.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the promise of peace,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps,
Mm-hmm.
and the Our Heart Gardens.
Yeah.
Um, that I like.
Yeah.
So um, the shield, so I could, okay, and so
We should consider who might be able to uh, make a likeness of the shield that you're envisioning, to have it as a
oh God, you know who I need to ask
who?
is Lionfire.
If he's up to it.
Oh my Lionfire. I need to contact him.
How is he doing? Have you heard
Uh,
anything
he
further
was going in today to find
for
out.
the surgery?
I no. He he went in for tests the other day.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just going into, just returned from Durango Oncology. My prostate cancer has moved to my hip bone. So now stage 4, getting ready to do another regimen of hormones and mitigating drugs, etc. However, I'm feeling okay. No surgery.
Okay.
I'm thrilled
That's excellent.
and so glad to hear your bright and chipper, just the way I love you. And I was wondering if you'd be interested in doing a small art project for
Yeah.
me. Oop. Doing a smart. I'd like to. It's a shield.
Yeah.
It's a shield for me with raven, bear, whale, and
Worm.
worm.
Yeah.
My totems.
Yeah.
They might move to the side to allow entrance to my website. Move to the side, comma, welcoming, presenting the entrance.
Yeah.
Only if it feels like something you'd enjoy.
Mm.
I love you. Stop that. Stop that.
Good.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Intro to me. Shield has been requested of LF. Elf.
Yeah.
He is an elf.
Yeah.
He is a tall elf.
Listen, Legolas and Celeborn and Galadriel were tall elves.
They were beautiful elves.
Yeah.
And Landfire is definitely in that genre.
Uh-huh.
He's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, he
Yeah.
really is. Yeah. So I'm noticing it's 8:06,
Oh.
and I
Okay.
don't want to
We
trample
did
our.
good work.
We did excellent work today.
Yeah.
I really feel that this. Oh, thank you, Joan. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I feel much more confident having your complicity.
Complicity.
So you
Yeah,
take care of yourself, and we'll do this again tomorrow.
absolutely. Feel good, sleep well. I love you.
Thank you. You too. Mwah.